Hey, Mike.
Hey, what's up, man?
Oh, you're clipped again.
I could do anything different.
Don't be so tall.
God damn it. I'll just crouch.
And I'm like, anyways, we have a beer courtesy of our buddy Keith. He tossed this in my cooler at Beer 2 at Palooza. So Keith from 93 Lumber, check him out. We'll link to his channel someplace at the end. This is a beer from White Lab. So those that don't know, White Lab started as like a yeast production company for homebrewers, and then they started making their own beer to kind of showcase different ways you can ferment beer, how different yeasts kind of work with different kinds of beers. So this is I assume this means 10 degrees Plato, because usually when you see that on a beer, like I know that from Notch, right? 10 degrees Celsius. Oh, the beer's called 10 degrees Celsius. Fair enough. Oh, at 10 degrees Celsius. Maybe if I actually read the whole can before just making assumptions. Yeah, that's my life. So this is a Pilsner. It's brewed with WLP830 German lager yeast, 4.5% ABV. White Labs Brewing Company is a yeast-driven brewery. Look out for variants of each beer with different yeast strains. I believe, do not hold me to this, that there is another can in there that is a Pilsner from them with a different yeast. I think it's blue. It's buried. And if I find it, we will do it.
All right, thanks, Keith, for giving us this beer. And I want to thank everyone watching for tuning in. And if you like it, please like the video, comment, and subscribe or whatever the hell you do.
There you go.
That'd be much appreciated.
What Mike said.
We love doing this, you know?
Oh, yeah. It's the funnest thing during the week.
The other funnest thing is leaving work.
Leaving work to do this.
Yes.
So it's like a compound.
Touche. So,
this looks like a Pilsner.
looks like a Pilsner. Yeah, it's like almost straw yellow kind of.
Really pretty.
Got about a finger and a half of very compact bubbles in the head.
I didn't even ask. Want to get a nose?
I'm already in there.
So it's their version of a Czech style pale lager. Yet it's brewed with German lager yeast. Interesting. Yeah. That's kind of fun.
I guess.
Highly quaffable due to its dry finish. Spoilers. Can't take me anywhere.
We got a lot of lemon in there.
Loads of lemon. Lemon, cereal grain.
Yeah, almost like Cheerios.
Pilsner vibes.
Big time. A lot of grass, earthiness. Yeah. Like fresh cut grass. I mean, that's lovely.
It smells the part. Does it taste the part?
Let's find out.
Cheers. Thanks, Keith.
Quite sweet.
Yeah, it's Pilsnery though.
Yeah, but sweet.
I just realized there's a little bit of an extra blurb on the side. Brewed with WLP830 German lager yeast, one of the most widely used lager strains throughout the world. This strain produces a clean profile, allowing subtle hop character and maltiness to shine. Interesting. Doesn't say what hops they use in this, but yeah, it is pretty sweet. It's crisp, but
sweet.
But a lot of pilsners can be pretty sweet. But it's interesting that they're saying it's a Czech beer made with German lager yeast, which is, I guess, if they're making yeast, they're obviously want to experiment different styles of yeast.
It does have almost a bracing bitter finish. It's nice.
Yeah.
But instead of Cheerios, I'm almost getting like a Kix vibe because of the sweetness.
Oh yeah, because Kix sometimes it was like Cheerios, and it wasn't coated in sugar, but it also had like a little bit of sweetness. So it's like, yeah, sweetened Cheerios almost. Yeah, Kix is actually a really good pull.
But I mean, the lemon's not coming through that much here. Just maybe just a hint. But you are getting, like I said, that bitter finish. You are getting that sort of grassy vibe. It is crisp. Not quite as carbonated as I expected, but it's there. I think that I've been crushing so many Pilsners lately that I'm getting critical about them.
I think that's like, this was us 3 years ago with hazy IPAs, right? Like, we're like, well, this one doesn't, right? Like at this point, yeah, we're going to be very critical of a style that that we've been super into, right? So like, but like the question is, would I buy this if I saw them in 4-packs? Sure. Do I think it's super cool to be able to see it that they're making a beer like this and then doing in different yeasts? Of course, that's like the funnest thing like there is about, especially reviewing beers or just liking beers, getting different variants, different hops, different yeast, and like and see exactly how it impacts the brew. So
yeah, I would drink this again, depending on the cost.
good point.
Yeah.
We don't do valid price and availability. Joe from the Beer Patrol does, but that is something that's interesting. We never actually talk about that. Like how much does it cost?
We do it with like Bourbon County and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we don't. I mean, we could,
but I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough.
Do you want us to talk about cost?
I mean, it's good, but it's so much like middle of the road for me.
It leaves you wanting a little bit more.
Yeah.
But it does leave, speaking of wanting more, it leaves me to want to really try the other one that I think is in the fridge to see.
Maybe we do it next week.
Yeah.
Do it.
But down in the comments, if you had White Labs 10 degrees Celsius, their Pilsner brew with WLP830 German lager yeast, what do you think of it? What do you think of White Labs in general? Like I think what they're doing for like making yeast and then actually brewing beers to kind of showcase off the different different varieties and what fermentation does. That's the best way to do it, right? Because they're trying to make like a clean beer, and then hey, this is what this yeast does, and then like, hey, let's try this other yeast, and okay, look how much different it is just from yeast to yeast in the same brew method. Because essentially, you could brew the same exact beer and just pitch 2 different kinds of yeast, and then you're like, holy shit, what that's crazy. But yeah, like Mike said in the beginning, please check us out, nerdsense.net, and thank you everybody for watching. I'm Sean.
I'm Mike.
And this is Nerdsense.